think I figured a fix for my oblong holes on the plow. Okay, see, I got a little slop in there and some more out. Okay, one way would be to sleeve these, but I don't know, I'll be able to try to get a drill in there to sleeve that would be something. They're kind of ovaled towards this way. You can see that's pushed there. And it's got a lip on the bottom here from being pushed. So what I was thinking is take another piece of 1/2 inch, ramming it up in there, you know, bevel that edge so it's just flat, and then drill a hole in there over again. So in other words, I need a little longer bolt than this, like 1 inch long, because I'm gonna be adding 1 inch on with plate. And then that way I'll take and maybe hopefully be able to drill a hole in there like these are, you know, like these things have these little pinholes to inject grease, and that way if I come in with the grease gun with a needle, I could shoot some grease in there and try to lube the hole. So that would take some of the pressure off. This thing is really pinged over from being hammered. So I think I've come up with a plan to fix my oblong holes on the front of the plow. Now for the rams, I might purchase new ones, and well, I'm probably gonna end up purchasing new ones because those other ones, the holes are just, I mean, I thinking me if I had a mill, I don't have a mill here, I could mill the holes straight, then I could put a sleeve in there and that'd be golden. But I don't have a mill here, so I can't take like a 2-flute mill and dive it down there and straighten the hole out and put a sleeve in there. That would be supremely awesome if I had access to one of those. So yeah, I did a little cleanup here, so that's where we're at right now. So I think I'm gonna just call it a day, clean up, and we got the rams. Those ones over here I'm gonna end up taking off. Probably not today though, and I probably should research what those cost too in the time too, just in case those need to be purchased too. See, this thing just keeps getting to be more and more money. It's saying show me the money is what it's saying. Okay guys, all right, so at least we figured out a fix for my holes here, because I don't want this to be shaking around when the wings are on. So I want to be as sturdy as possible, and maybe if I get the holes back where this is, then I'd have like 1 inch of material there, so that I'd have all that wall to keep it from bending, you know, because like these old ones are all twisted up from the ram. You know, if you can see that, that's baby, she's not straight. So, but I think that's the solution, is taking a piece of 1/2 inch bar, put a hole in it that will give me, now of course I got to be able to weld on this side of it, so I'm gonna have to, this is gonna be the challenge, is be able to get the weld in here when I get this, because I got to be able to hold this plate in its place. So I'm gonna have to weld here, so it can't be that big of a piece, which sucks. You know, well, I could go this way and come all the way and weld it to the back here, but I don't want to add so much weight to this thing that it's going to be a lot of weight to it. You know, we're already strengthening the wings on it, going a little thicker on our ribs, And this thing's just gonna weigh a ton when it gets done. So hopefully we'll be doing good. Well, we're at, okay, so now took the headlights off, pulled them out, took the light or the power cords out off the motor, unhooked all the wires. There's a little thing right here for the wire setup, so it shows you where they go on the block here. I'm gonna call it distribution block. Okay, I disconnected the hoses to the pump and the return and feed hoses and the hose to the rams down, the lifting rams. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take out these other two bolts. I got the one out, there's one on the bottom underneath here. And I'm gonna take out these other two, and they are, I believe they're not 1/2 inch. They're 9/16. They're 9/16, so I'm gonna turn those out. I got them loose. And I'm gonna pull the pump, the motor, and the tank out. Start that out. I'm gonna try to get that hose off those two lift rams. Just to let you know, guys, those lift rams are very difficult to get. You can get them, but they're an ungodly amount of money. They're like $380. The angle rams, they're not too bad. You can get aftermarket angle rams at $100 to $200, $250. You know, depends on the aftermarket you want to go. So, okay, that's where we're at right now. Well, I'll get back to you on taking the rest of the part. I got a lot of straightening once I get this apart. This whole top's going to come off. Now, remove the rams out of the plow. I had to heat those up. Those are 3/4 inch, grade 8 or grade 5 bolts, rustier than hell. Had to get them cherry red and wrenched them out. And they're over in my pan over there dripping. So next, I'm taking out these are 3/4 inch bolts, and I'm using the impact, and they're coming out pretty decent. The impact has got some enough strength to get it out. So I got the top strapped up with a strap so that when it comes free, it don't fall on me. Well, it could fall on me yet, but less likely to. And then the next thing on the list is I'm going to end up cutting. All right, there it is. I got it lifted off. Came up real easy. No one was hurt. That's the important thing, right? Nobody was hurt in the process. So that's where we are now. I gotta figure out how to detach these things. They're still got some good amount of tension on there. So I gotta be able to pull this way so I can slacken this up so I can pop it out and still let it back real loose so that they can take the tension off there. So all right, guys, that's where we're at. Next, immediately after this, that handle coming off, and we're gonna be working on that next. All right.